Ooh, alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. I know I'm late today and live, which is not supposed to be happening this regularly on Mondays. But I'm later than I even said I was going to be because I failed my mic test and I could not get sound to come out. So had to unhook, rehook, restart, lots of fun stuff because it's an enjoyable thing doing this from time to time. It's a challenge. Hi and happy Monday. It's start of another week. We are on week 17 of Outlander for those of you keeping count. And we really don't know how long Outlander is going to be this time. There's obviously rumors and folks going around saying it's going to be sometime in November. I still strongly feel it'll be early 2026. However, you never can tell, and Starz does like to keep us on our toes. I was not going to do a video today after yesterday's bonus Mother's Day video and then the members video. I just didn't think I had content. But Kathy Slavic and Sharon Winter Cook sent me a couple of things I thought were worth a discussion. Plus, there was a question from Marsha Bass. I thought I'd go back and revisit that. And I do have just a few update images of some of our Outlander casts. So, again, happy Monday. Hello, Linda. How are you doing today? Happy Monday to you as well. I am going to just dive into this, though. Let me take a moment to get myself situated. We should still be set up from earlier discussions. So, yeah, okay, all right. So, Martha Bass said, "What happened to Sam's project about Mount Everest?" You know what? That was a while ago, and so you may have seen all of his updates or the ones here. However, I went and dug up two of the videos that do discuss his adventures, and now I'm going to have to move stuff aside. But you see, look, it's Sam because he's doing a thing, and so I had two videos. Just so you can see the titles there. Sam Hume climbing update and loads of behind the scenes for Outlander Season 7, Episode 12, Carnal Knowledge. But yeah, we had some updates from him. I do have the first two links in the sources down below. If you scroll down from the description, you get past all my gobbledygook and get to sources. It's the first two are the videos that go over his climb. And so the second one is Sam Hume climb finished. More Sam fun, sneak peek Outlander Season 7, Episode 13. But yeah, we got these fun stuff here. So yeah, you can go check those out, and they're right on my site. Again, the links are down below in the description. They're the very first two links, and that'll give you the information about his climb, how it went. And he didn't climb Everest, he just went to base camp. But when I say just, it's not really a just. It's not a perfect use of the word just because it was still a 2-week climb in crazy conditions. So yeah, check those out if you are curious about how that went for him. And let me see my next update. I'm going to resize again here. Sorry, guys. Move stuff around. Well, you don't need to see that, but it would be nice if you could see these folks. We have. Am I up to here already? All right. Oh, that's a whole different thing. All right, this is a whole different thing. So Sharon Winter Cook shares with me this video. This is what should have been pre-recorded, but like I said, by the way, if I hadn't said it, I threw this together on the fly because I really didn't think we were going to be doing anything. This is like 45 minutes of, okay, and crazy research. So Sharon shared this video with me, and it says, right after Sam Hume spoke out, Katrina caused confusion with a mysterious move. This video says that Katrina announced a second pregnancy recently, that Sam said he's expecting a child, that Katrina stopped following Sam, just like a whole bunch of stuff. And you're like, oh my gosh, crazy drama. I can totally understand why Sharon wanted me to check this out. However, everything that I looked up to try to find some sort of scandal between these two came up empty. It really did. Unless you want to count rumors and fan videos made by folks who maybe don't do their research and are just looking for your clicks. This already has 1.5 thousand views from 2 days ago. Feel free to add to his revenue and go check it out. I think I did put it in the links below, but I'm not going to tell you which one it is. I think it's all baloney, and I told Sharon that much. When I went to go do some research to find out about Katrina's pregnancy, because I was like, well, maybe I missed it. I'm not perfect. They said she announced it on Instagram. I think between all the folks who helped me gather information and me consistently and constantly researching, one of us would have come across this great feud between these two as she announced this surprise pregnancy and he is expecting a child. I'm going to cough. I get a tickle in my throat. From everything I can see, here, I'll show this to you. I got to this, which we know Nell's pregnant. I got to this because I did a search to find out about Katrina's pregnancy. Let me put that so you can see my keyword search up here. Very simple. Katrina, pregnancy, announcement, 2025. I'm looking for anything. AI gave me this. AI is not a person. AI did not do research. AI picks out words that other people are saying. They don't have to be accurate. That's why you have to watch out for AI. It's worse than Wikipedia, honestly. Anyway, this says in March 2025, Katrina Balfe, the actress known for a role in Outlander, announced her pregnancy. Anybody see that? Anybody obsessed with Outlander see that announcement? No, me neither. But when I clicked to the first story about it, Outlander star shares major wedding news after pregnancy, it isn't Katrina's story. It's Nell's. That I did tell you as soon as she announced it, which makes it crazy to think that we might have all missed it. You know, me, again, I am just a fan. I'm just happen to be a fan with a computer, spare time, and the joy of telling people really cool information if I can find it. I have not seen anything about Sam and Katrina having a feud, Sam and Katrina expecting a baby, Katrina expecting a baby, Sam expecting a baby. Nothing. I even tried to look up the quotes that the video gives us. They don't exist either. Not that I could find. So, if I'm wrong, please let me know. I do not want to spread misinformation, but I also don't want misinformation spread, especially to fans who really just want to know what the heck's happening with the Starz because they adore them so much. It's a big no, Sharon. I really don't think any of this is true. If somebody knows different, like I said, let me know. I'll be happy to change that up and tell people. Hi, Kathy. Hi. And Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne. How we doing, guys? But let me know what you guys think, because I don't see it being true. And then there were videos like this. But it says Trina Balfe, tons fans with baby no. See, they aren't even trying. It's like the badly written, you've won $1 million. And they can't spell million or dollars or one. So watch out for that stuff, guys. Just watch out for it. Like I said, as far as I can tell, it's all rumors and baloney. But this isn't. Kathy sent me a really cool thing about the Emmy nominations, and we talked about this before, but it's official. Sam Hugh and Katrina Balfe, and this one is a little older, but it is proof that Starz is going to be submitting several names from our Outlander cast, and I'm guessing Outlander as well, to the Emmy nomination group, the folks who, go, well, I don't know, are they good actors? Is that a good show? And so, let's see, we got the complete name list here in case you missed it the first time. Of course, Katrina Balfe and Sam Hugh. We also have Sophie Skeleton for supporting actress in a drama series, John Bell, David Barry, and Richard Rankin also being submitted for supporting actors in the drama series. And in case you're wondering, the drama series is Outlander. I feel like that's obvious, but I just thought I'd let you know. Hey, Cynthia, how we doing? We got the old scammers at it again. Yeah, okay, all right, good. Cynthia seems to agree that it's baloney. It just seems like it. Yeah, okay, alrighty. Wait, you found another one? Yeah, the old scammer is at it again. I had seen something but knew it was false. Okay, so we just got to watch out for these guys, all right? And then give these guys, give our actors a little hope and some good mojo. We do it for each other. We should do it for them whenever we can. Let's see if we can get some Emmy nominations. That would be so cool. I know it sucks that we're waiting until their final years, but I'll take them if I can get them, honestly. All right, gonna probably have to reposition a bit here. Speaking of our pregnant Nell, she had a little video here, and I'm so excited for her. I wanted to share this. Nell Hudson and Dr. Catherine Denning Cosmetics. Okay, I'm getting married in 1 week, she says, and in order to achieve the best possible skin for the day whilst using pregnancy-safe treatments and products, I want to see Dr. Catherine Denning Cosmetics, and it's been amazing so far. Okay, I didn't realize this was an advertisement, but let's just for the sake of saking, we'll see what she has to say.
How's it going? I wanted to talk about my skincare routine because I've just found out officially that I have rosacea. Suspected it for a long time, my whole life, but it's quite nice to have an official diagnosis. I got here because I'm getting married in 1 week. I wanted to sort my skin out for the big day. Before this, I didn't have a skincare routine. I cleansed and I used SPF, but that was it. So I didn't know where to begin. So I asked Kendra at the wedding edition, and Kendra hooked me up with Dr. Catherine Dennings, and now I am on a journey, and I want to talk about that journey with you. So first I went to see Dr. Catherine, and we just talked about the kind of skin I have and how we can make my skin look as glowy and lovely as possible for my wedding day. She sent me to Elise, who she works with, for a skin scan and a treatment, and I'm going to show you the scan now. How exciting. So that was how we confirmed that I do actually have rosacea. But the good news is we're going to treat it. The first thing we did that was totally safe in pregnancy was a microneedling treatment, and then afterwards Elise put a big laser over my face in order to speed up the skin healing and promote collagen, because I get a little bit claustrophobic with these things when you've got like the goggles on and you can't see. She gave me a hand massage. I felt so relaxed, zero pain, and the results were really lovely. My skin looked really glowy and plump afterwards. Next up, Dr. Catherine has given me a bunch of products that I'm now using, the number one of which is this azelaic acid. Get 10% or 15%, I think. This is 20%, so you need a prescription for this strength, but using this every day is definitely helping with the redness. And then last but not least, Obagi Rebalance Skin Barrier Recovery Cream. So now I've got this whole routine that I'm going to do consistently in order to have beautiful skin for my wedding day, which is so soon. There's more. Once the baby is out and it's safe to do so, I'm going to have a light treatment that in theory is going to really knock the rosacea on the head. I can't wait to have that and share that with you, how that goes as well. But there you have it. 34 years old, and only just after years of saying, I think I've got rosacea. Do you know what? I've probably got rosacea. I do have rosacea. So if you're thinking about seeing someone for your skin, go and see Dr. Catherine if you're in London or near London or in Sussex. She also has a clinic there. Or anywhere in the world. If you're someone who's put off thinking about your skin because your skin's not terrible, like that's why I never went. I've never had like terrible skin. But I'm so glad that I have been to see her and am now on top of this and am now starting a consistent routine so that I can have the kind of skin where I can just like get out of bed in the morning and feel good about it. So thank you so much, Dr. Catherine, and can't wait to share future results with you guys. Hi everyone, how's it going?
All right. Interesting. Nice information. I didn't really think about my skin until I started getting older. Because when I was younger, my mom always used to say, I'm so jealous. I have natural coloring. It's not so bad. I don't have to wear mascara to look like I have lashes or eyes. Although I do look a little washed out with the lights on. I've got pink cheeks, have pinkish lips still, and what's left of my eyebrows are still brown. So I never really had to worry about it too much. My skin regime personally is just when I'm washing up in the bath or shower, I keep my face wash in there and I just do it all at the same time, honestly. And when I get out, I put on some lotion, and that's kind of it. However, lately I have been doing a moisturizing mask. I wanted to do it once a week, but honestly, I probably get around to it about once a month. And I have the regular mask. They're fun, they're nice, they're relaxing, and they give you a reason to just sit. If no other reason, they give you a reason to just like chill out for a minute. So, what do you guys do? What do you do? Because women, we have a weird, and I say women, but it's men too. As you get older, as your life changes, as your environment changes, your skin almost always changes. I didn't have oily skin as a teenager. I got so lucky. And, I still have pimples from time to time. I got one right now. But I never got acne, which ran in both my parents' side of the family. And my sister didn't either. We got really lucky. But over the years, I'm not as moisturized as I used to be. I still drink like a gallon of water a day, and I still have dry skin from time to time. So let me know what works for you guys. And what did you do as you age? Like, what have you changed as you've gotten older? Like I said, I used to just go, bar of soap. Now I have actual cleansing stuff for skin of my time. And I'm just quick about it and do it all at once. What do we do as we get older to, like, feel good in our skin? Because that's a discussion that could be helpful. All right, I'm going to go on, keep going. Thanks, Nell. It's a nice chat to, got to think about that. not just healthy on the inside, but feeling glowy on the outside. Do have some other stuff from a couple of more stars. Graham McTavish shares this. See, I said our Outlander cast with their furry friends, and I didn't say they were necessarily pets. So great hanging out with Duncan LaCroix in his new outfit. What a fox. Big thanks to Comic Finland for a great weekend and beautiful Helsinki and Duncan. Thanks, buddy. Now I'm off to collect more lanyards. Can't have enough fox lanyards, I always say. Also, your flies? Oh, your flies are undone, but I was too polite to tell you. Oh, it is. I didn't notice that before I put it up here. His fly is undone. Is that seriously Duncan, or are they just playing? I don't even care. That looks hilarious and funny. Thanks for sharing, Graham, as always. And then Duncan himself does share this. Someone is having a good day. Graham McTavish says, is that the guy you met in Helsinki in the dog suit? All right, and see, now they're just being snarky with each other. I mean, he was the man. He was with the one with the person in the dog suit. See, I don't believe nobody's telling the truth on the internet. It's so unusual. At any rate, that is a pretty dog. That reminds me of the one that my friend growing up, 2 doors down from me, she had one, but it had the different colored eyes. You ever see that? A lot of dogs of this breed, and it's escaping my mind. At least he looks similar to the same breed. They have different colored eyes from time to time. I think that's so cool. One last one, because I did find one with Sam. It is a throwback. Forever Sassenach throws this up. Cutie Pie. Lots and lots and lots of hashtags, but we all know who he is. This is Sam, and this is Sam's new friend, Puppy. And I don't know if Forever Sassenach was calling Sam the cutie pie or the puppy the cutie pie. See, it's a tough choice, right? Right? All right. I think that is all I have today. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of Outlander update content, so I wasn't. I like literally at 10 o'clock. I'm going. I have 3 things. I cannot make an 8-minute video or more out of 3 things. Even me, as much as I babble. But thank goodness for you guys coming up with something interesting to chat about and discuss and look up. So thanks for the extra research. It's been a minute since I've done more than just, that's a good story. So thank you for that. I will look out for any other lies and fibs, and let me know if you see any that you aren't sure about. I was thinking about doing, like I said, I want to change this channel to kind of talk about more than one show at a time. Love you guys. Love Outlander, but it is coming to an end, and updates not going to be that necessary soon. So I was thinking I could do all the scams you've heard about different shows, because we've got, like, for months, Bridgerton's coming, Firefly reboot, and then obviously there's always Outlanders coming out and whatever. So do you have any other shows that you want me to confirm are coming out when they say they're coming out? If so, let me know below. Let me know, and I will see and do my best and do a little research, and I'll have a pre-recorded video for you on that one. However, I will tell you that this summer it is very likely that I will be going live more often than not, because with my daughter getting older and summer just around the corner, I need to have a little bit more flexibility to hang out and do stuff with her. I can't just send her to daycare every day because that's expensive. And I'm here. There's no reason not to. So we're going to do a lot of live, especially that last week of July, first week of August when I'm traveling. I'm going to do this from like whatever rest stop we're at. We're going to be in the desert. We're going to be, it will be in some cool places, I think. And I've told you before that I really get a kick out of checking out different rest stops. Before I sign off, I'm going to go over to the comments and see if we got something interesting that needs to be chatted about real quick. Cynthia, you've been at it. Let's see here. Hope Sam gets a well-deserved Emmy nomination. You and me both. All right. Everybody did such an excellent job this year. For season 7, our newbies and our OGs, they did so well. It would be fantastic to see if they finally get some recognition for all this hard work. Let's see, Firefly reboot. I'm so excited. See, this is why I need to go and like talk about some of these rumors, because turns out it's a rumor. However, if you liked Firefly, there is a graphic novel series of Firefly, if you enjoy comics at all. Yes, I'm that kind of nerd too. And Linda says, Katie, the Gilded Age HBO. I love the Gilded Age. It's like probably low on my top 5 list of period shows, but I do adore it. I really enjoy that one. That's a good one. All right, guys, so keep it coming. Let me know. I will go check out rumors of, is there going to be a next season? Are they coming back? Were they canceled? And the release dates, I tell you what, the Bridgerton one is the one that made me think about this, because I keep seeing ones where they're like, coming out May 8th, coming out May 20th, coming out May 24th. Coming out. It's, yeah. And they're not coming out till next year. They just aren't. Season 4, not till next year. How do I know this? Because I did some research. And I don't blame people for being fooled at all about this stuff, okay? I have been doing research on the computer for information, for stories. Let's see, I'm 50. I got my first computer with internet when I was 21, and almost immediately was doing research. I went back to college in my early 30s, and had to relearn how to research properly on the computer, and how to find fraudulent stuff for doing research papers, which I love writing a paper. I used to love to write. Funny story. Once upon a time, I used to make money writing content for the web, for like websites and review sites. Anyway, but and then because I was studying computers and computer security, I got a little up on that, how to find out if something is real or not, because we needed to be able to tell. When you are in security, you need to know what's true, what's not, and learn how to use good judgment. Not necessarily good judgment, but like seriously critical thinking. It can be very complicated. That's why with this story about Katrina being pregnant, I really had to run back and forth, because you can't trust the internet, but you have to do some like, okay, does this make sense? Yeah, it makes sense that somebody thought that when Nell announced her pregnancy, that somebody thought it must be Katrina. I can see that happening very easily, and then the lie or the mistake just spreads. So, let me know, what shows do you think are supposed to come out? What do you want me to check out? And I'll see if I can make one of those up soon. And if it's popular, maybe we'll do a series of them. You guys just give me a list, and I'll do 5 per video, maybe 3, depending on how long-winded I get. I'm done. I'm all done. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down and go to the comments and tell me why you hate me. And then if you feel so inclined, I am still trying to raise money to get my vehicle sooner than later. I also have my Etsy shop open if you would like to assist in that way. Any revenue I get from this channel, from my Etsy shop, obviously from GoFundMe, is going straight into the car fund. So regardless of what you do or do not do, whether you can spread the word or just say, good luck, Katie, I will take it. I want to thank you guys so much for your continued support. I can't do a member roll or a car roll here, but my members, thank you so much. And Sharon Winter Cook is my newest member. So thank you so much for joining. I think that you joined either the day I went through everybody or the day after. So thanks so much for your assistance. Thank you, all my members, for your continued support. I truly do appreciate it. And for those of you who are donating to GoFundMe or super thanks on here, either way, it's all going towards the GoFundMe. If you give me a super thanks here, I'm putting that amount on the GoFundMe, or rounding up a penny, and putting that on the GoFundMe and counting it as part of that, because I know that's what you're doing, and I appreciate that so much. All right, I think I'm all done. I'm all done. Let's go forth and conquer this week, but we got to start with Monday. We're nearly done, or at least halfway there if you're watching this, most likely. So, that it? Yes, that's it. All right, love you guys so much, and don't forget to check out our review tonight. We're going to be talking about episode 11, live, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We've got, who do we have? I know we've got Jan, because I needed to fill a space. And I'm sure it's Jackie. And then I think it was Melissa. No, Kathy. Oh, shoot. This is my problem. I've got too many names rolling in my head. But join us tonight. It's always fun. We're a giggle. Sometimes we actually talk about the episode. And I will see you guys there. Have a great Monday. I'm going to go before my daughter gets home and goes, Mom, who are you talking to?